Hi guys, welcome to another 9-hole challenge, but this time we're going to do it on the back 9 and see how we get on there. 10th at the Kendleshire is a dog leg round to the right. The flag's all the way in the distance down the bottom there. But the line is just over these bushes just here. There's a bunker in play down there, but hopefully we'll carry that. So like I said, welcome along to another 9-hole challenge. We're at the Kendleshire again, but it's the back 9 this time. So I shot 2 over on the front 9, hoping to go better on the back 9. But being a bit more realistic on the back 9 because the back 9's a little bit tougher here. Not sure where that tee shot went, so let's have a little look. And it's probably going to take us a little while to find it, to be honest. So I found it over there. A little bit further right than I would have wanted. Fairways just here and the flag's just off in the distance. 126 to the flag, wind behind, pitch and wedge in hand, nice smooth one. That's right on it, probably about 3 feet. There it is. Surely a gimme, isn't it? Gimme for birdie? I'll give it a putt and see how we go. Take your time, Ben. Just a birdie putt on the first hole. Don't get too overexcited. And that's a birdie on the first. Second hole on the back 9, 1 under through 1. Is par 3 across the water. Pretty of a tricky one, this one, to be honest. Let's see how we go. 122 to the flag, wind off the left, pitch and wedge in hand again. An even smoother one than the last. I don't know if you can see that. That is ridiculously close. Again, might be another tap-in birdie. Don't know what's going on here, but my pitching wedge seems to be on professional mode today. Got to be another gimme putt. Is it back-to-back birdies? Back 9? Wow, this is just getting ridiculous. Pretty much the same distance as the last. So hopefully this is going to be 2 under through 2. Honestly, I don't know what the hell's going on here. That's 2 under through 2 onto the third hole, which is par 4 up the hill. Flag sits up right above this tree just here, but a little bit further on, so the line is actually over the tree. We've gone directly over the tree, like I said, but is it long enough? There's a sneaky bunker back there that I might have landed in, so fingers crossed. So that's said tree, that's said bunker. Luckily, we've made it over, but only just by the looks of it. So the flag's in the middle of the green, uphill, into the wind. It's only 157 yards, but got a 7-iron just to help. Doesn't matter if it goes a little bit long, if I'm honest. Topped it. Well, that's brought me crashing down back to reality. We've still got a 110 left into the wind uphill. Got trusty pitching wedge out. Let's hopefully use it like we just did on the last 2 holes. Why did we do that? Hit 2 brilliant shots, approach shots with wedges, and then I don't know what happens. I have a bit of a brain fart. And it's a nice smooth 7-iron up the hill, that's all it is. And we try and do something like that and top it. What is that all about? Disappointing bogey. So that's a bogey on the third hole. We're still 1 under through 3. So my 4th hole, 13th hole on the course. par 4. Anything over the tree or left of the tree is going to be really, really safe. Anything right is pretty much dead. Driver out, hopefully over the big tree down there. Not a great one off the tee. Hooked it left. I think I'm on the 5th fairway. I'll have to wait for the boys playing down for my shot, but we'll have a little look for it now. See it? It is on the 5th fairway, but I'll wait for the gents on the tee to tee off, and then we'll go and play it. Well, that wasn't a great one either. Ball below my feet. Should have expected it really, but that ball moved to the right pretty drastically. So it's the 3rd shot. I'll say that's not that bad. Got away with that one. Still managed to get a par. Hook left off the tee, slice right, 2nd shot. Lovely little chip and a decent little putt as well. So we're still 1 under through 4 holes now. My 5th hole, course's 14th hole. It's a par 4, but it's a stroke index 1, so it's quite long. It's all uphill. Let's see if we can get this thing working, shall we? A nice one down the middle would be lovely. It's in the trees on the left side up there. Well, we've got away with this one. Obviously in the trees, as you can see, the flag is tucked in about that direction. We're probably about 180 left, but I've got a line. Obviously sensible people would be thinking, oh, let's go right, like I probably should, but I'm going for it. Well, I went right, but I think I've just clung onto the top rough edge of the green. Left that one short. Literally an inch away from being another par save. That's the 5th hole, another bogey. So we're back to all level par through 5 holes. To be honest, I'm still surprised that I'm still level because this is a hard back 9. My 6th hole, hole 15 on the course. It's a par 4, 436 yards. Probably plays more like 400. Gonna hit the driver, and the line for me is just over the edge of this tree here, and that should land me in the fairway. It's okay, a little bit further right than I wanted, but it should be okay on that side. Being on the right hand side of the fairway has actually done me a few favours. The flag's tucked behind the bunker if I was on the left side. So here, fairway left, just in the rough, but an open line to the flag. So I gave it a quick zap. It's 150 to the flag. Downhill, downwind. I've got a 9-iron in hand, but I'm going to hit a really nice smooth one. I've pushed it. It's just rolled off the right edge of the green. Oh, just passed. So that's another bogey, back-to-back bogeys in fact. So we're 1 over through 6, 3 left to play. Let's see if we can hold it at 1 over, that'd be lovely. So this is the 7th hole, but hole 16 on the course. It's actually a par 3 today, off the mat. As you can see, across the water. It's actually a lovely par 3 of a hole. But normally, it's a par 4. This is all the fairway here, and the tees are actually all the way back up there by the trees. Cheeky zap, only 112 to the flag. I'm actually going to go with a 50 degree. Don't know why, but I'm feeling it. So that looks like it's a little bit short and it's gone splat in the mud. Well, there it is. Not a million miles away, but a little bit short. Just getting some appreciation for the chaps. That is a chip-in birdie. Well, that's a birdie. Try not to celebrate too loud because the gents were teeing off on the tee just behind me over there. But chip-in birdie, buzzing for that. We're back to level par. So this is the 8th hole, or 17 on the course. It's a par 3, so it's actually 165, 8 iron in hand, wind off the right. That's not that great. That was off the toe, out to the right, held up in the wind. Everything pretty much wrong with that one. Oh, that needs to go. Go. Left that one a bit short. So that's another bogey. So that one we just got back, I've given straight back to the course, 1 over through 8. Honestly, this is probably the best I've ever played the back 9. So to be 1 over standing on the 18th or the 9th for us is actually pretty ridiculous for me. So this is the 18th hole. It's a long par 4 up to the clubhouse. When you get up to the clubhouse, you'll see that there's a lovely little green and water on the right hand side. Well, the wind's starting to pick up a little bit, so apologies if you can't hear me that well. So we're walking down the 18th. That tee shot wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. We're on the left side. I think I'm in the rough again. Not hit many fairways today. And a bit of a recap. I'm actually really happy with how I played today. First 2 holes were ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Back-to-back birdies starting off. And then things went back to normal from there on in. Lovely little chip-in birdie on the 16th, or the 7th hole for us. On the 18th, all I've got to do is get it on the green, 2 putts, and walk away with 1 over, which I think is, if not my best, it must be really close. Well, it's got to be, matching it at least. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, for the next 2 shots at least. So we've got about 140 in into a stiff breeze, over the water on the right. I'm actually going to play a 7 iron, but a nice smooth one, just to make sure I get it there. Might have misjudged that. We're really, really far right. So that wasn't the best. Right side of the green, actually in the rough. So I've got a long chip coming up. Couldn't be in a worse spot if I'm honest, apart from being in the water. Oh, that's a bogey on the last. So unfortunately, that's a bogey on the last, which means we're 2 over through 9, and that's the end of the challenge. So put the 2 challenges together, I think we're 4 over par in total, over 18. But yeah, 2 over for this one. Let's see you next time.